Welcome back to another At the News. Today we talk about the NHL Draft prospect 2024, Andrew Basha. Many experts consider him to be drafted at the second half of the first round 2024. And we know the Montreal Canadiens select 26 overall pick. Could Basha become a target for the Montreal Canadiens? Possible. I'm going to give you a little bit more. Who is Andrew Basha? And maybe you're going to consider him a target player from the Montreal Canadiens. So let's dive in talking about the scouting report of Andrew Basha. Like I mentioned to you, he's projected to be a second half players drafted at the first round 2024. He's an older players compared to other prospect in NHL draft. First of all, born November 8, 2005, 6 foot, 185 pounds, shoot on the left, scored 30 goals last year with 85 points and 63 games with the Medicine Hat Tigers. His teammate was Kevin McKenna and Caden Lindstrom on his line, and consider Lindstrom to be a top 5 prospect NHL draft in 2024. McKenna supposed to be projected to be a number 1 overall pick in 2026. Finally, when you're going to watch all the clips about Basha inside the video, you're going to see a great skater with a puck, really shifty left to right, is a playmaker on the ice, 3 quality. The reason Basha could be selected second half of the first round NHL Draft 2024. And let's dive in again more deeper about Andrew Basha. First of all, when you consider Andrew Basha a solid player could be in the NHL, you're going to see one reason is stickhandling. We love to carry on the puck all the time one is on the ice because he have a great strike with the stickhandling. If you put the combination together, it's very difficult to play against him. Also, maybe not the best skater at NHL Draft this year, but is maybe one of the top best skater for his explosive with his acceleration when he starts skating with the puck between the two blue line. Maybe one of the top 5 NHL Draft prospect this year with strength, with speed, and shifty. Plus, he made the defender off guard. But you don't expect the speed of Basha, and that's the reason why he's going to be on draft on the first round in NHL Draft 2024. When you look a little bit more data analytic about that players compared to any other prospect, you're going to see one of the top best players for his entry zone controlling per 60 minutes. Look about this graphic. You can see at this location the reason why many teams are considered to draft Basha because he's solid to carry on the puck. And when he does this, that creates more chance on the rush. And that makes the defender players team to be a little bit more cautious about what it could be the next play when Basha carrying the puck on offensive zone. Now, I want to give you more information about Basha. I don't want to read everything here. I'm going to give you a resume. You can pause the video and you can read more. But Basha, guys, because of his skating, his stickhandling, is great as a high-end in NHL Draft 2024. He takes puck in motion, and pass and shoot and strike. This is another quality of Basha. Then you're going to realize he loves to create space for himself along the board. He's not afraid of the traffic. He likes to drive to the middle of the ice, and then he likes to drive to the net. We talked yesterday about a hockey inside player. This is another type of the player like Igela. Finally, you're going to realize he loves to shoot the puck from the inside slot and from the net. That's the reason he scored 30 goals in 63 games. And he loves to distribute the puck to his teammate. That's the reason he got also 50 passes this year for a total of 85 points and 63 games with the Medicine Hat Tiger and the WHL. But it's not always perfect for him. Like any other prospect, he needs to improve. There are 3 areas of the game I feel like Basha needs to become better. First of all, because he loves to carry on the puck and he loves to keep the puck on his stick. Sometimes keep the puck too long and he loses the puck. That's something you need to learn, to not keep the puck too much on his stick and look about other options. Secondly, slow the game. You have a term in hockey said the fastest way to play in hockey is slow the game. When you slow the game, that creates better option to pass the puck. that will create better chance to score a goal. This is another area Basha need to become better. And finally, when you slow the game, and when you see the better option to pass the puck or distribute the puck at the right location, but that will create better quality scoring for the team. And that's the reason Basha needs to improve three areas of his game. Learning to release the puck quicker when he's stickhandling the puck. Secondly, slow the game to looking for better option. And finally, quality scoring chance for his teammate by looking for the best option to pass the puck. Three areas where Basha needs to develop it to become a better hockey player. Finally, now I want to give you a little bit more strength about Basha. It's about his 200 feet game. On the offensive side, we already know he loves to control the puck, and we know he loves to stick angling the puck, but also he's really good to release the puck and motion. That's the first skill he has, Basha. Then, if you look about his forechecking, he likes to hunting the puck. He likes to go to the corner, battle for the puck, and many times he recovers the puck. Then, on the back checking, two areas is really good. He likes to disrupt the opponent breakout. And finally, he likes to steal the position of right of the opponent players when he plays on the defensive zone. This is the reason they consider him a better defender on the defensive side of the game. And also, that's the reason they consider him a great 200 feet player. They are all the factors, the reason why Andrew Basha could become a first-round pick in 2024. Finally, I want to finish with a projection and the NHL for Andrew Basha. Don't be surprised he become a second line in NHL. This is the highest ceiling I have for him. On the flip side, if he cannot be the second liner in NHL, he will be definitely a third line player in NHL, a two-way center or a two-way winger. Finally, when you go to watch more Andrew Basha, you're going to see he look like Alex Newhook in NHL. The speed, his stride, the way he carrying the puck, the way he hunting the puck, and the way he defend on defensive side, the 200 feet players is Andrew Basha. It reminds me a lot Alex Newhook. This another type of players Montreal Canadiens could target at the NHL Draft 2024 at the 26th overall pick, Andrew Basha. Finally, I want to finish with this. The Montreal Canadiens have two picks at the first round 2024. 5th overall pick, 26th overall pick. Remember, 2 years ago, they select Savkovsky from Slovakia. At the 26th, they select Philippe Mézard. 5'10", speed, shifty, stick angling, great release, shot. Exactly like Andrew Basha, but Basha is bigger and stronger at Philippe Mézard. Montreal Canadiens select 5th overall pick at the NHL Draft 2024. One player's teammate at Andrew Basha is Kaden Lindstrom. Don't be surprised. The Montreal Canadiens have a combo medicine at Tiger players at the NHL Draft 2024. Select Kaden Lindstrom at the 5th overall pick and select Andrew Basha at the 26th overall pick. Right there, they are two players could join the Montreal Canadiens in the future if they are selected by the Montreal Canadiens. I would love to hear from you. What do you think about Andrew Basha? Secondly, do you think Montreal should target Andrew Basha if he is available at 26th overall pick? And finally, don't forget to click on the like, subscribe, and leave me comments about this video. If you want to have me to make more scouting report for strength players and the NHL Draft 2024, leave me comments. I will definitely make you a special video from that players. And of course, remember, you have greatness inside of you, and we wish you an amazing, great, blessed day, everybody.